Okay, I'm making a little quick video because someone asked me about exercises for building hand dependence. So someone talked to me about learning Gordo's theme from Under Night and Birth on piano, and it sounded like he had problems playing chords and a melody at the same time. So I'm making this really quick video, just giving some approaches to take from it, to take for getting better at it. So you're gonna want to experiment and figure out what kind of works. And I have a few ideas that could help with that. So what I like to do is find exercises that work with the key that I'm going to be playing in. And Gordo's theme is G minor and also B flat minor. Oops. So it would be a really good idea to do an exercise where you're going in both directions and back at different points on the piano. I can demonstrate it real quick. I would take, so I start both my thumbs here, and I'm gonna go this way with this hand, this way with this hand, and then go up together, and then so on. I actually don't practice. I need to practice my minor scales more because my fingering is a bit sus. You could even do this from B flat major. It's the same. It's a relative major, so you still have two flats in your scale. So, oops. So however far your piano allows, just keep going. Oops. And then the same idea from when you have five flats. So the key change would be, but I'm gonna do it from major as of right now. It's probably better to do it from minor, which is something that I'm actually gonna work on. And also, it would be really good to use a metronome with it too. And you don't want it to be too fast or too slow. Just something that makes you kind of work, but it's not like a pain in the ass. So there are a lot of apps that just have like a basic metronome. I forget what mine is called, but if you need a suggestion, then I can give you those details in like the comments. So so that's probably a little fast. So again, you just like figure out what you what's comfortable. So yeah, you go all the way. All the way back down. And another thing that could be really useful is doing the hands at two different speeds. If this is like, if you get good enough at this part, the next thing would, yeah, I guess you could do two different speeds. I don't know how necessary it is. I couldn't really tell you how like much it impacts me. Oops. Something like that. Maybe that could work. I'm not completely sure. But your hand, most of the time, your left hand specifically, isn't going to be doing runs like this. So it could be also beneficial to just do like your basic chords in those keys. So like maybe, and so on. I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. I haven't really. A lot of times when I feel like a little like weakness in like when I'm playing a song, I'm like, oh, there's something difficult. I don't know the best way to put it. I guess at some point, because even right now, I'm not really playing this super like good. I'm just making a quick video. I'm not warmed up either. But if there's a part that's kind of troubling, then maybe you could break it down into a smaller part and really work on that. Like, um, uh, I don't know. You just gonna have to fill it out. Since I'm not there, I can't really like give you specific pointers. The only other thing I would recommend is playing the song to a metronome at I don't know what speed would be like really good, but slow is actually good. You can play something so painfully slow that you feel like it's easier to play it fast, but that kind of means that you haven't really digested the song, in my opinion. So I've ran into that a bunch where I can play something really fast, but if I slow it way down, I'm like, I can't play this. And then when I, discipline myself to play it at a really slow speed, there's a lot. When I brought it back up to speed, it's like way better. I don't even remember how I how I notated the song in my version. I always find different ways to play the same song too. So even if you're looking at my sheet music or something and something's like a little awkward for you, feel free to just substitute it with something else, because my left hand kind of just does shit to be honest with you. Like I'm like, I just know I want this chord, I don't know I want this chord, and then I might play like I don't know. So you can just like I don't know. You just got to get really comfortable with it. That's about all it comes down to. So just to recap real quick, try playing your scales in G minor and B flat minor, like up and down, up and down, up and down, come back. That's one thing. The other thing is try to play like your chords, just the basic triads. And the fingering I use is like pinky, middle, and thumb whenever possible. I don't always do it, especially for like seventh chords. But just something. And the key of all the exercises is really using a metronome and finding an app or something and slowing it down and then gradually speeding it up. Also, when you're approaching the song, you're practicing the song, don't play what I play verbatim, but if you want to, then go for it. But if there's something a little tricky, try to like isolate it and find like a small exercise that can kind of like pinpoint the problem at a slow speed and then bring it up. That's about it. So I hope that was helpful. Give me like any feedback or anything, but yeah.